Hey beauty, welcome. Come on in. I have saved you a spot as always. This is the Daily Tap, where you are invited to step away from the noise and drop down out of your busy brain and into your body and tap into calm with the emotional freedom technique, EFT tapping, and an affirmation inspired by an oracle card, which today comes to us from Kyle Gray and the Gateway of Light Activation. This was here recently. If you've been following along with me, there seems to be some messages it wants to share. So before we do that, remember that tapping has been clinically proven to allow your nervous system to relax, to de-stress instantly, turn off the fight and flight, to let your body heal itself, release emotional and physical pain, bring you clarity, and so much more. And the more frequently you tap, whether daily like this, on your own, once a day or multiple times a day, whenever you are reminded to do it, or when you're triggered and you feel something coming on that you get upset about, remind yourself to take a breath and start tapping. One spot or all of them, it doesn't matter. And even just 30 seconds will help. The more you do it, the better. So let's tune into this now. Remember that all you need is responsibility for your well-being and your fingertips to tap along with me. Just follow me, tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. And on that note, check in right now. Do a body scan from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Where might you feel any type of stress today? Tightness, any sort of congestion, constriction, aches and pains, discomfort, unease, anything that feels off. Sometimes we can't even describe it. It just doesn't feel right. Just notice that and notice the intensity. 0 to 10, how high does that intensity go? Just make note of it and we'll check in again after we tap. So, as I showed you before, a gateway of light activation. What happens in your body when you look at this? Are you drawn to that image? Is there some resistance there for some reason? Or is it kind of meh? I don't know. Just feel into it, and we'll allow that card to come. We're asking for the collective. What do we need to know today to help us relax? Let go of some of those spinning thoughts and worries. What do we need to know for the highest good and greatest joy of all? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, hold on. I need some eyes. I'll try not to hit. I have windows, so I'll try not to hit that glare as I look up. This is Memories of Atlantis. Spiritual acceleration, progress, technology. I've been reading and watching others on YouTube as well about this type of emergence right now. If you think AI and all of the other technical advances, this is something that was around eons ago with the Atlanteans, right? So Memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration. That's also happening for us if you're on this trek with me, and progress with technology as well. So let me find that in the guidebook. And I'm going backwards. Kyle does not use numbers, and I have to use my alphabet, L-M-N-O. Here we go. Memories of Atlantis. And I will hold this up again as I read. I've just turned on my desk lamp just to give me some light on our cloudy day. I'm just not ready to put all of my other lights on. It could, probably would be better. Okay, so here we go. Take a look at this. Drawing into that beautiful image, the Ankh in the middle of it, that sky, castles rising from the sea, memories of Atlantis, through a golden door, right? Okay, so legend has it that Atlantis was an advanced civilization that existed thousands of years ago in the center of the Atlantic Ocean. Its people were highly evolved and had many spiritual gifts. They were telepathic, extremely psychic, and known for their ability to combine the laws of science and spirituality to develop technology and create heaven on earth. But somewhere along the way, many of them stopped respecting their gifts and spiritual connection. Their disrespect for the earth and the ocean caused a great cataclysm that brought their civilization to an end. The Atlanteans, who had continued to live with spiritual integrity, had an awareness of what was to come and were able to achieve full ascension and move beyond the physical realm to that of light. They are now a congregation of evolved souls who, like angels and masters, work with those upon the planet Earth who are following the ascension path in alignment with devotion and love. And you've heard me say that many times. Love is the answer. If this card comes up for us and has a strong energy or seems familiar, it's a good chance that we are a former Atlantean who didn't honor our spiritual connection then and are being given an opportunity to avoid making the same mistakes now. Are you with me? I need to rest that arm. I'm going to put that down now. So to connect, visualize yourself cloaked in a beautiful deep blue energy, Atlantic Ocean blue, and say, Atlantean Council of Light, thank you for supporting the evolution of my soul so that I can surmount the karmic imbalances of my previous incarnations. Okay, so your message, you are being transported through a gateway to connect with ancient Atlantis. There we are again, that gateway. Know that by drawing this card today, you are receiving blessings from the Atlantean Council of Light, who are dedicated to the evolution of the soul. You are becoming aware of your gifts, and this is an exciting time, but also a time when the energies of your ego can become loud and obnoxious. Know that this gateway is appearing to remind you to stay aligned with the highest good and rooted in the energies of devotion. Then there can be a great coming together of the human and spiritual. You can live in a more evolved way. And this is what's coming for all of us, and it's up to us whether we wish to embrace that or not. We are, whether we feel it or know it or not, we are being bombarded with light codes right now. And the water is very pivotal in that. It's crystal light, and it is coming to us as liquid crystal light. So, and I said to you the other day, bless your water. Whether you're drinking it, bathing in it, cooking with it, looking at it like I do on the river here. Okay, so back to the Atlantean energy. Let's do some tapping. Take a nice breath and feel grounded. And whether you resonate with this or not, your body knows what to release. So tune into that and tap as we go along. And I'm going to choose some words. Okay, so let's start with the eyebrow. I continue to live side of the eye, with spiritual integrity under the eye, and an awareness of what's to come under the nose, and able to achieve chin, full ascension, collarbone in divine timing, under the arm. I see myself cloaked in a beautiful deep blue energy, top of the head, and say to the Atlantean Council of Light, eyebrow, thank you for supporting my evolution, side of the eye, of my soul, under eye, so that I can surmount under nose, the karmic imbalances, chin, of my previous incarnation, collarbones. I am open to the great coming together, underarm, of the human and spiritual, top of the head, and I can live in a more evolved way. On the third eye, so it is, amen. So that might have been more to the woo-woo side that some of you are familiar with or used to with me, because I'm a big science geek, so sometimes I segue off in that direction. But what we're looking at here is that blend. When I was working in the beauty industry as a hairstylist and colorist for over 4 decades, my passion was that fusion of art and science. And so here, the art of beauty, the soul, and the body are all fused with that beautiful spiritual energy. And it's all up to us in our interpretation of source, the universe, God, spirit, whatever word you wish. Tune into that and keep tapping. So now check in again with your body. Just breathe and feel. Has the tightness or constriction, aches or pain, has it released? Softened? Has that number come down in intensity? If it has, you can keep tapping to bring it down further. Pick it up later before bed or in the morning. If it stayed the same or ratcheted up a bit, just know you hit something on the nail, the nail on the head. And you can tap and ask, what else is here for me? What do I need to know right now? Do some journaling on it and ask, what's here? What do I need to understand? And honor how you feel. You don't ever have to fix it, just honor it. And remember that you are loved, and I see your beauty. I see your light. Shine brightly.